Hi and welcome to Internet Ugly. I algorithm pulled this amazing video, the cheapest possible diet that meets every nutrition rule. Oh, it's a bee. Go watch it. It goes a bit more into the math and also why trying to calculate the cheapest possible diet is ridiculous. What you end up with is basically livestock fodder, which makes sense because livestock gets the cheapest possible diet that meets every nutritional need that they have, because capitalism. But nonetheless, I think it can give us some insight into our diet. The calculator tool that they link is this one. It's free to use and it looks reasonably legitimate. But what if I want to add constraints to my diet, like making it vegan? I don't see any options for that here. And when they show how to add constraints, they show a completely different tool with this very goofy looking website. I tried to apply for the free trial, but when I hit submit, I get this green text that says your trial request sent failed. But it's like green, but I didn't get any email. So I had two options. I had the choice to pay $60 for this tool, which was the cheapest option available, or go through the original tool's entire list and deselect anything animal derived by hand. We are here to find the cheapest possible diet. So what do you think I did? If you would like to send me $1 to support my efforts, I'll leave my Buy Me a Coffee link in the doobly-doo, as well as my Patreon. It would really mean a lot to me. So I was going through this list, right? I was deselecting animal things. I was looking up recipes for certain foods that were in there just to see if it had any animal products in them. And then I realized, why not just start with the original diet and remove any animal products from there? This might be faster. So that is exactly what I did. And this is what we eventually ended up with. Here we have it. Wow. Wow. Let's have a look at what we have here. The daily cost is $5.28, so that would average to $158.25 a month. It's definitely not nothing, but that's pretty cheap. The bulk of our food, and also the most costly, presumably, yes, is soy milk. So this is fortified soy milk. That means it has B12 as well. So this is probably where we're getting a lot of our B12 from. And, soy, protein, some calories. Then we have wheat flour, plain. And then we have more wheat flour. We have some fats to meet our fat requirements. So we have a fat spread. That's some sort of margarine usually. And then we have baking fat and margarine. So our fat spread is actually a low fat formula. And then the baking fat margarine is a higher fat variety. Then we have some yeast, some more flour. Although this time we have brown, can be bread, some breakfast cereals, fortified as well. So that's more B12. We have some wheat germs, some barley. I would have expected some sort of grain to be in here, like oats maybe, but apparently barley is the cheapest. Then we have cream of tartar. This was a new one for me. I had no idea what this was, and when I originally saw it in the list, I thought it was some sort of animal product, but it's not. It is potassium bitartrate, and it is derived from grapes, so it is vegan. And we have some spring greens, probably to hit those micronutrients and minerals. Then we have some West Indian cherries. The original video had this as well. They're very high in vitamin C and apparently very cheap. So we need to get on those West Indian cherries. Some more flour and then straight up some sugar. Maybe just to meet our caloric goals. And then some salt as well. So here's the full overview of the nutritional coverage. This is for a 3,000 calorie diet. So this is for a pretty big man. So that $5.28 a day is for, I would say, a sizable man. Like I do not eat 3,000 calories a day. My diet would be cheaper if I were to follow this. So the overall conclusion, I think what we learned is that you can basically live off soy and wheat with some fats. And then you just need to supplement it with some veggies, some cherries, some tartar to get all your minerals and micronutrients. So if you want to eat a cheap vegan diet, I think less processed foods are the way to go. And this is not a surprise. You could eat vegan chicken nuggets all week, or you could just eat some rice, veggies, and tofu. Something important to note here as well is that nutritional science is still being developed. We don't know everything yet. So this is not necessarily the best diet to follow. You could still be missing some stuff that you need. And usually just eating a varied diet is the best way to go. Also, something I want to mention when it comes to protein, you can just hit your protein goal of the day, but protein is actually made up of different amino acids, and you need to hit specific amino acids to get your full protein profile. A really easy way of hitting the full amino acid profile is by eating eggs. Now, as a vegan, you obviously can't do that, but there are a lot of vegan foods that sort of complement each other in the protein area. So, for example, rice and beans, if you eat those together, you have a full amino acid profile. And if you eat peanut butter and bread together, also a full amino acid profile. So it is definitely possible, just a little extra thing to look at when you are vegan and you're trying to hit certain protein goals. And yeah, something new I learned is this cream of tartar stuff. I had never heard of it, but it's a stabilizing agent in food, and 3.7 grams a day of this sounds like a lot, but the math don't lie. Thank you for watching. I will leave all my links down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying my I'm just doing whatever I want on this channel arc. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.